Hi, my name is Javier and welcome to MP3. Now, I want to preface, I'm not a composer, I'm not a musician, I'm not an artist, I don't really play any instruments, and I'm not an opera singer or anything fancy like that. I'm just a regular guy who loves video games and loves video game music. So, with this being the first video on the channel, how about we kick off this adventure by listening to Adventure from Dragon Quest III. Let's get started. What an incredible piece of music. Like I said, this is called Adventure, and this is specifically the Symphonic suite version of the song. And I was tied up on whether to choose this version or the version that appears in Dragon Quest XI. Ultimately, I ended up choosing this one because it's a more complete piece of music. It has a definitive end, unlike with Dragon Quest XI, where it just loops around over and over again. I love Dragon Quest so much. I love JRPGs, and I think what I love the most about Dragon Quest is, for the most part, it hasn't changed. There are certainly, it's more of, the biggest changes have just been from quality of life stuff. And that's absolutely incredible. That a game from what, the 80s is, for the most part, Dragon Quest 1 plays very similarly to the newest game, Dragon Quest 11. And that's what a testament to the series, to be able to keep everything mostly the same. And even the music itself has mostly stayed the same. And for it to be such a mega hit in Japan, and it's grown a lot in the West as well. What I love about the Erdrick trilogy, or quadrilogy, if you know, you know. But what I love about the Erdrick trilogy is sort of the progression of everything that happens. Now, the way you play the game is 3, 1, 2, but normally you would play just in series order, 1, 2, 3. And I think both ways are perfectly fine. If anything, I definitely would say play Dragon Quest 1, then 2, then 3. Because what happens in 3, really, like, it just all comes together, and you're just like, oh, holy, wow, like, that's how it's connected. They're all, like, loosely connected, but 3 really just, like, brings it all together in a very simple but extremely satisfying way. Now I want to listen to the track again, and this time I'll provide commentary as we go along. Let's get started. I love the start. It's so smooth. It's so heroic. Quiet down, and then bam. That's where the bombastic comes in. It's so smooth, and then bam goes. I love the rolling of the drums. Bum 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 pa pa. You can really hear those cymbals. Take it lighter. Take it back. Pull it back. Beautiful strings. That's what makes this song so good. It's just the contrast between, like, the smoothness of the strings and then the clashing of the cymbals, the bombasticness, the loud, like, I'm here of those the trumpets. It's like, it's so strong. It's like, oh my god, I love that part. The dun dun. Now, I'm gonna stop here for just a moment. I feel like I said, adventure is, like, such a, like, true embodiment of the series itself. There are so many moments in this song where it goes from like slow, smooth, let's just take it back for just a moment, and then hit hard. Let's go back to hitting hard. And that's, like, a real reflection of the series itself. There are so many moments where, like, you know, the beginning, the start of the game, it's always slow, and then as soon as you leave the first town, bam, you're right into it. You're right into the game. Let's get started. Let's go on this adventure. But throughout the adventure itself, there are a lot of moments that can hit you really hard. So take it back. Slow down for just a moment. All right, let's get right back into it. Yeah, we just experienced something rough, something sad, something that you really have to take a moment and slow down. A game that is really like that, off the top of my head, Dragon Quest V has a ton of those moments. Dragon Quest VII has a ton of those moments. There are moments in Dragon Quest 3. There's a lot of moments in Dragon Quest 11 that has a ton of those moments. Dragon Quest 9. Yeah, I guess they all really just have that. I guess they all really just have that. So beautiful, those strings. Very bouncy in this section. Let's hold on, because the song is just about to end. I want to go back to that moment right there. And actually, let me go back to the bounciness. That's what Dragon Quest is. When you think about it, that's what Dragon Quest is. It's a very bouncy game. There's a lot of sad, there's a lot of epic, but there's a lot of bouncy. What better way to describe Dragon Quest is very bouncy. Take a look at the monsters themselves. Just the slime on its own. I mean, the slime is a very bouncy monster, but it's very happy. It's very light. The entire series is very light in all of the monster designs. Even something like what, off the top of my head? Well, no, because the Chimera is something else. There's a very specific like lion monster that I'm thinking of. It's certainly like scary. It's very menacing, but it's also very round. It's very cartoony. Dragon Quest is very cartoony, and that's what I can't describe it any other way than like very soulful. Very, 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 very soulful. And I love Dragon Quest for that. You have your very like dark designs, but like Zoma. Well, I don't know. Is that really a spoiler anymore? Zoma, just like any of the final bosses, and even those guys, and I think like it's a testament to Akira Toriyama's art style. Anything Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest. It has its dark moments. It has its very light moments. Very funny, very soulful, very bouncy. Just like the song itself. The song really has just like a little bit of everything in just of Dragon Quest. This song is like I said, oh my god, I keep repeating myself because it's so true. It's the very, very embodiment of Dragon Quest itself. Slow down, and then can't keep it like that. Gotta end it off on a high note. Oof. Wow. What a fantastic end to a beautiful, beautiful piece of music. I love Dragon Quest so much, you guys. I love Dragon Quest. I love video games. I love video game music. I love adventure. And that was Adventure from Dragon Quest 3. What an amazing piece of music for an absolutely amazing series. I gotta say, I love video game music so much. I love suggesting songs to people. I love being able to talk about this stuff. And I love having people listen to me ramble on and on about this stuff. This was a very nerve-wracking video to make because this is the first kind that I've ever made about this sort of stuff. But it was very fun, and I hope to continue for a very, very long time. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and most importantly, hit up the Discord. It's the most reliable way to get notifications on all my projects, uploads, and live streams. I'm hoping to build a solid community, so I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. See ya.